Good afternoon and welcome to the second grade virtual open house for the 2020-2021 school year. Across the top of the screen, you will see our agenda for this afternoon's meeting. We have Meet the Teachers, daily schedule, school supplies, online expectations, how to log in, and first day of school. If you have any questions, please either send a message on Remind or type it in the chat box to the right. Thank you. Now we're going to meet the coaches. I'm Mrs. Hicks.
I'm Mrs. Johnson.
I'm Miss Pittman.
And I'm Miss Randall.
Welcome to second grade. We will start with the daily schedule. So, our daily schedule, our day will begin at 8:20, but we need all our students to begin logging in at 8 o'clock in the morning. At 8:20, we will begin with a morning meeting in Microsoft Teams. There will be a link on your teacher's homeroom page, which we will review later on in the presentation. At 8:35, we will begin ELA Online, which is English Language Arts Reading. And that will be a live lesson from your child's homeroom teacher. At 9:35, students will work independently in activities on Canvas, or your teacher may call a small group in Microsoft Teams. At 10:40 to 11:40, students will have a specials activity that will also be linked to the Canvas account. At 11:40, students will go to a lunch and break. You may also use this time to speak with your child's teacher and set up an appointment to speak with your child's teacher. At 12:40, students will return back online to complete another live lesson with their teacher in Microsoft Teams. At 1:20, students will complete the independent portion of math. And at 2 o'clock, students will engage in science or social studies, again, live in Microsoft Teams. At 2:35 to 3:20, students and teachers will work together to do intervention and enrichment. And of course, at the end of the day, 3:20 is dismissal.
Okay, now I will talk about the supplies or equipment that your boys and girls should need to be successful this school year. First and foremost, we want to make sure each child have a reliable device, such as a laptop, an iPad, or even just a desktop computer at home. In addition to having reliable devices, we want to make sure each device is charged daily and that the audio works and that the child is able to submit assignments. In addition to the devices, we want to make sure that you have already designated a quiet work area for your child to work independently as well as attend live sessions. As far as organization, we would like for each child to have 3 of the composition notebooks, and the notebooks will be for reading, writing, and math. To complete different assignments or tasks, it will be helpful for your child to already have some scissors and a glue stick, along with pencils that are sharpened and ready to go for each live session. In addition to the pencils, please make sure your child may have crayons that may be needed for independent assignments, as well as a whiteboard, such as the one you see here, as well as the dry erase marker that comes with it so that they can participate during the live sessions. To store all of your materials, it is recommended that you still continue to carry a book bag, and you could just store all of your materials in that so that you can stay organized. And if we do decide to come back to school this school year, you will have it already. Students should have index cards, and at the bottom we have headphones and a mouse, which are optional. It just depends on your work environment and just how the sound is with your student. And the mouse just depends on how familiar your child is with their device and if they're able to maneuver using the keypad.
So we're going to continue with our pride expectations, just like we do when we're in the building. So our P stands for
Persevere through challenges.
All right, so this is a completely different year this year. No one has ever done it, so we're going to continue to persevere. Regardless of what the circumstances are, we're going to continue to put first things first and follow instructions. Our R stands for
Respect self and others.
So that means that we are being respectful of our classmates by muting our microphone when others are speaking. We're raising our hand, and we want to make sure that you log in on time at 8 o'clock a.m. The I.
Invest in my learning.
All right, so we're completing all of our assignments independently. We engage and participate appropriately, and we use proper text etiquette. That means that we're not going on any appropriate websites, and that we are being mindful and respectful of our classmates. The D stands for
Demonstrate strength of character.
So that means that we are going to minimize distractions. We're going to follow our digital citizenship, which again means that we will be on the appropriate and correct websites. We're respecting our classmates, and we're going to work independently. That means that we are doing our own work. And last, the E stands for
Excel to the best of my ability.
So that means regardless of whether we're in person or at home, virtually or remotely, we're going to still continue to put first things first, be proactive, and we are going to complete all of our assignments. Our online expectations. Again, we want to make sure that you are on time. That means that we want you logging in by 8 o'clock a.m. We want you to be prepared. That means that we want you to make sure that your laptop is logged in, that the chart that is fully charged, and that you are ready to start the day. You need to have all of your supplies. The next thing is you need to be presentable. We do not want to see you in your bed, in your pajamas. So please wake up, get your teeth brushed, get you some breakfast, and then put on some nice clothes so we can see those bright smiling faces. And lastly, we want you to participate. We want you to raise your hand, ask questions, and invest in your learning.
All right, so I know the one thing that you probably have on your mind is, how do I get to where I need to be on the first day of school? And with the help of Miss Pittman, I'm going to show you. The first thing that you're going to do is go to the Bibb County website, that is bcsdk12.net. And you have a sheet where you came and got the device that has it on there. If you do not have it, please reach out to us and we'll get it to you. Once you get to that website, you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to hit class link. Do not hit class link for parents. That's something totally different. So hit class link. And don't worry if you don't have it. I know we're moving a little bit too fast, but this will be recorded. So what you're going to do is the login that you received from the device pickup, you're going to enter that in. If you do not have a login, again, please reach out to your teacher. So once you log in, you're going to see all the apps that your child has access to. But for today, we're going to be focusing on Canvas. So you're going to hit the Canvas button. It is a gray and red button. And this is where everything will be housed. So once you reach Canvas, you will see different types of things that your child has access to. But right now, we're going to focus on the homeroom. So you're going to click homeroom. And as you see, Miss Randall has made her classroom as close to her real classroom as possible. It looks really good. You're going to scroll down, and you see her class schedule. You're going to scroll down until you see Microsoft Teams, that black button right there, and you're going to click on it. Now, on some other classroom, it may not be black, but just look for Microsoft Teams. You're going to click that button, and it's going to open a new tab, and we're not going to do it because we're live. You're just going to hit Open Microsoft Teams, and that will be where your child needs to go. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat. And remember, if you need that worksheet, please reach out. So let's recap. On the first day of school, the first step is you're going to log into ClassLink at 8 o'clock. 2, you're going to click on the Canvas button. 3, you're going to click on the Homeroom button. 4, in the Homeroom page, you're going to click on the Microsoft Team button. And it is very important that you log in a little bit earlier, so just in case you have issues, you can reach out and we can settle those issues before school starts.
All right, parents, that is the end of our presentation. If you have any questions, please go ahead and enter them in the chat box on the right side of your screen.
And again, this will be recorded, so I know we went through it a little bit fast, but no worries, you'll have an opportunity to rewatch it.
Okay, we'll wait just a moment, just in case you're typing in the chat box. Well, all right, parents, thank you for watching. We are excited to begin the school year. It's going to be a little different, but we're going to make it as much like real school as possible. It is real school, so we're going to try to keep things just as normal as possible. As always, please reach out to us on Remind. Our information is on the Meet the Teacher slide. You can email us or send a message through Remind, and of course, you can always call the school at 478-779-2950. Have a great day.